Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to bring you a quick market update. As you can see, we woke up this morning to all of the futures being up, which is a very positive thing. And yesterday we started the day the same way, only to end the day with everything being in the red. Now, guys, what I think is going on is that we are seeing a lot of shorts starting to cover positions. If you notice that these heavily shorted stocks are starting to go up, that's what I would pay close attention to, because I think we're starting to see a little shift here, and that they're having issues with their liquidity. Hence, they need to cover some of these positions that they hold short. So this could be a very positive thing for those of us who've been beaten down hard. I mean, just about every stock in this market has been beaten down significantly, guys. And I think we're going to start to see a little bit of recovery. Now, does that mean this is the end of this brutalness? I can't say that it is. I'm not confident that it is. But I think for right now, we are going to see a little bit of an upside in some of these heavily beat down names. Most importantly today, I want to talk to you about the proposal in front of Congress regarding a chip maker, semiconductor chip maker bill that is up to be passed today, and why I think that's important for chips. But something that I didn't mention in that subject is that you may also want to pay attention to things that are affected by chips, such as electric vehicles, other things like video game consoles, so video gaming companies, things that are being affected by the chip shortage may also see a spike today if that bill gets passed through Congress. So guys, keep a close eye on that. Now let's get into the portion on the semiconductors. I hope you all have a great day. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. So guys, in front of me I have INTC, NVDA, MU, and AMD. These are four charts that I want to keep an eye on because today Congress is going to be negotiating the chip bill and taking it to a vote. There was an article that I found of interest that came out yesterday. It says, Intel stock wobbles as Congress negotiates chip bill, by Barron's. Intel stock wobbled Monday as Congress haggled over legislation supporting domestic semiconductor production before its August recess. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, after returning to the Senate floor following his recovery from COVID-19, said that a procedural vote will be held Tuesday related to a bill geared toward tackling the chip shortage. Schumer and said Democrats and Republicans were hashing out the details so that they can move forward this week. Intel and the other U.S. chip manufacturers have been putting pressure on Congress to move forward on $52 billion in incentives for domestic semiconductor production and development. Intel stock rose 0.2% to close at $38.71. And then it talks about the high being $39.34 before pairing gains around noon. The industry benchmark PHLX Semiconductor Index, also known as the SOX, fell 0.5%. Proponents believe investing in domestic production will help alleviate semiconductor shortages, which hamper the supply of appliances and goods that use them, including automobiles, refrigerators, mobile phones, and video game consoles. If you want to help with inflation and get it down, this bill is an important bill to vote for, Schumer said. Executives also argue the semiconductor supply chain is over-reliant on chip manufacturers in Asia, which could lead to national security concerns for the U.S. if it loses too much ground to countries such as China. Guys, again, the issues with China are huge. You guys need to be aware of this. It's not just TikTok. It's the fact that China is taking over this world very slowly, and they are gaining grounds on us. So we need to stop it if we have a fighting chance to stay as the leading country. That's my personal opinion. That's not part of the article. But let me continue the article. Through the funding bill is popular on its own, it faced some pressure from Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell. He threatened last month to kill a larger China competitiveness bill that included the chip funding if Democrats moved ahead with a separate budget bill passed through a process known as reconciliation. After Democrats pulled back on plans for climate reform elements in the reconciliation bill, Senator John Cornyn of Texas said Sunday that the CHIPS bill had a green light to proceed. Fundstrat Washington policy strategist Tom Block told Barron's he thinks it's more likely than not a slimmed-down chip bill passes in Congress. Though he notes nothing is 100% in D.C., he says time isn't on Congress's side to pass the legislation before the August recess, but he believes lawmakers can find compromise and get it done. McConnell Block says needs an exit strategy to his threat that he'll tie it up. He's got several Republican members who want to build because some of these facilities are being built in states that have Republican senators and Republican governors. I think there's just a lot of momentum to get this done, Block adds. Intel said in June it was delaying the groundbreaking ceremony of a planned facility in Ohio, citing in part uncertainty over the fate of the CHIPS bill. So guys, today it is very important you keep an eye on these chips because they have been heavily beat down. And I firmly believe that this bill is going to get passed, whether it's to the full extent that they want the funding or to a lesser degree. I still believe it will pass. That being said, it stands to benefit the chips because they're going to get billions of dollars in funding, guys. And hopefully it will help bring jobs to America and help keep, chips being built here so that our supplies, our things that we build are able to get these chips that they so desperately need. So cars aren't sitting on, on the assembly line waiting for the chips to be inserted before they can be delivered. Guys, this is critical. And I also believe it's very important to us combating the whole situation with China trying to take over the world. Let's see what happens today. Again, I'm watching INTC, NVDA, MU, AMD. And then, guys, like I read in the article, there are leveraged leveraged ETFs that you can trade 3 times bull, 3 times bear. SOX. So just pay attention. SOXL, I think, is the bear one. SOXS might be the bull one. Off the top of my head, I'm not 100% confident on that, but if you type in SOX, you'll see it. Anyways, I hope that this helps and that you guys have a wonderful day.